Tell us a little bit about what you saw and being able to relay that message to Cora when you watched Kimbrel pitch and kind of help out so he wasn't tipping his pitches.
So tipping pitches, we hear about it all the time.
People at home understand what tipping pitches is all about.
It's amazing.
And that's remarkable.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of proof? Between these two proofs, rank these two proofs. Cold, hard proof or proof that's in the pudding? Power rank the proofs.
So my mind went to alcoholic proofs.
Why is that the case?
And mathematical proofs.
All right, we can throw those in the mix too.
And
rank
I
those
thought to
proofs.
myself, I don't know what either of those things mean, so how can I rank them? However, you narrowed down the list for me.
You do know about the alcohol proof.
Yeah,
It's
but,
just
what
the
is it?
percentage of alcohol doubled.
So what's ABV?
That's the percentage.
Why
alcohol by volume.
Why do they have to double it?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Proof is in the pudding or cold and hard proof.
Cold,
pudding,
hard proof, you know?
I think pudding is head and shoulders above cold, hard proof.
Does it change your opinion if I ask you if it's stone cold proof? Do you dislike the hard or the cold?
Is stone cold proof a thing?
What am I thinking of? Stone Cold Truth?
I thought you were thinking of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm always thinking of Stone Cold.
I know
Steve
you.
Austin.
I know you are. It's not crazy for this.
Well, now we've
podcast.
come back to alcohol proofs. Stone Cold
Right,
Steve
yeah.
Austin. Shotgunning the beer.
I wouldn't know anything about this.
Now, if you had to say the proof is in the pudding, how would you spell pudding?
The way you phrase that question suggests to me there's a wrong answer.
Well, there's
Pudding.
Now, I always thought it was pudding, like Putting.
The proof is in the pudding.
No, the proof is in the pudding. You put it.
The proof.
The proof out.
is on the green.
The proof. No. I didn't think it was the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. You put it forward.
Oh, interesting.
Pudding. I'm putting it out there.
Right. The proof is in the action of putting something out into the world.
What the fuck does proof in the pudding, like the dessert, mean? What does that mean?
I don't know. That's why I liked it more. Because I was like, sounds like I've got some work to do, and I'm gonna be full by the end of the night.
You don't like pudding. There's no way you like pudding. No one likes pudding. That's so British. You like pudding.
I kind of like pudding.
Chocolate or vanilla or swirl?
I don't fuck with swirl. Not in puddings. I will in ice cream. Not in puddings.
Soft serve swirl. That's
a hard
stuff.
Soft serve squirrel.
Soft serve squirrel. Hello, Wisconsin. We are Soft Serve Squirrel, and we're here to play you some punk rock music.
That's what they serving up on the streets of New York these days, you know, under Mayor Mamdani. It's bleak out here.
Bread lines. No, we wish we could wait in line for bread.
Yeah. I'm just getting the foot. All right,
I'm always like, everyone's always talking about bread lines. I'm like, sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
You know, I see people willingly waiting in line for bread and then paying for it.
I see people willingly waiting in line for a lot less than bread here in New York City.
Can I tell you, dude, I was trying to get on the L train at like rush hour, not like a week ago at Union Square. And
typical Bob move.
I had to wait in line to walk down the stairs to get to the platform. That's worse than bread.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have bread.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Hello and welcome to the Tipping Pitches Patreon. I don't know if everyone remembers, but a few weeks ago I said the pods were about to get really good because I started to go to physical therapy for my back. Well, I just came from a physical therapy appointment and I'm feeling good. The pods are getting good.
This is the good pod. I don't know what you expected.
It's 3 up, 3 down. Before we get into it, I do want to say thanks to everybody for coming out to the Brooklyn Cyclones meetup last Friday, June 12th. There's no point in me saying the date and reminding people anymore. It already passed. It already happened. It was a fun time. It was the biggest meetup yet by far. And I just remain stunned and humbled every time we get dozens and dozens and dozens, almost 100 people out there this year for the Brooklyn Cyclones meetup on Pride Night, in which there was a torrential thunderstorm followed by a double rainbow. And the first Cyclones win that we've attended for a Tipping Pitches meetup.
We saw a position player pitching in a minor league baseball game.
You didn't even realize it was a position player until I told you. You were like,
That's
wow, they're
correct.
hitting the ball hard.
I was like,
squaring up.
This guy's got a crazy curveball.
I was like, well, that is a position player. Thanks to everybody for coming out. It was a fun time.
How would you describe the number of people who attend these meetups? Because frankly, dozens, I think, undersells it.
Agreed. I agree.
When I think dozens, I think of 2, 3 dozen max. But hundreds, right? If you get over 100, if you have 101 people, that is not hundreds of people.
I got it.
There's a gap in there that my mind is unable to fill. I need your help with this.
I got it.
Okay.
Scores.
Oh, fuck.
You know, we have the Brits and Abe Lincoln to thank for that one. Scores of people came out to Coney Island to attend the Cyclones game with us. Woo!
We did it, folks.
Reminder before we launch into 3 Up, 3 Down, the Colorado Rockies meetup, the MLB meetup. The link has been in all of the previous podcast descriptions for the last few weeks. I'll put the link in the description to this Patreon episode as well. If you would like to come, there's a Google form that you can fill out. You can't just buy your ticket directly because we got to do a big group order. I'm going to do that group order within the next few weeks, most likely. We will have the option to likely add on to that. So you're not shit out of luck if you don't fill it out in the next few weeks or if your plans change. Just please fill out that Google form if you intend to come to the best of your ability. When I ask you how many tickets you want, write the number. Don't type out the word. I know I gave you the option to do either, like a short answer, but it's easier for me to add it up if you put the number, not the word. That's just a little ask from me to you.
Look,
listener.
we respect AP style, right? Any other circumstance, 1 through 9.
It's going into
Write
an
it out.
Excel sheet, though.
But it's going into an Excel sheet.
And you wouldn't write the number out in an Excel sheet. That's just silly.
No, Carl Bernstein never considered the possibility of Microsoft Excel.
Why Bernstein? Why not Woodward?
Good question.
Just because Bernstein has done more PR for himself in the last few decades?
Yeah.
Bernstein is Redford, right? And Woodward is
It's Hoffman.
Hoffman. Is that right?
There's a decent chance the last time I watched that movie
Wrong.
was
That's wrong.
Yeah,
Nope,
that
that's
was wrong. Okay, all right.
Flipped.
Go.
And Woodward is the one who's done more PR for himself. I just flipped the two guys in my head. Woodward's always the one that's coming out being like, this is worse than Watergate, you know?
And you're like, was it though? That was pretty bad.
Nah, Watergate was all right.
I know.
No
We have
spoilers,
Watergates
but
every
what
day.
No spoilers, but what Nixon does in Disclosure Day is worse than Watergate.
Fuck. All right. I'm seated.
You'll watch anything with Nixon in it.
Yeah. I will watch anything like that's set in the like between the 70s and 90s and involves a major political character. That's it. That's
Why
If
stop
you can
at the
hit that
90s,
mark.
though? Why stop at the 90s? Because if you go all the way to the mid-2000s, you get your man George W.
That's true, but I got to experience him in real time. Anything I watch with him, I'm like, that's not how he was.
You did it. You were 8 when he was elected.
Sorry,
again.
I was moving different at 8 years old than you were.
Yeah, in Berkeley, California. He was out
Yeah.
at the marches, the anti-Bush marches, in his Little League uniform. How are you feeling about 3 of 3 down?
I'm feeling good. I would say it's a bit of a Bobby week for me this week. There's a couple.
And by that you mean it's going to be extremely entertaining,
right?
and
yes,
very
exactly.
baseball related.
Exactly. Yes, extremely good podcasting.
Great.
No, the vast majority of my topics are baseball related, and that's the Tipping Pitches promise.
That's probably my favorite kind of majority. It's the vast one.
How are you feeling? Do you feel good? Should we do it? Should we do the episode that we sat down to record? You have
Yeah.
a World Cup game to watch after this.
I do. I have a World Cup game that's starting in 24 minutes.
So-
So I'm probably not going to catch kickoff. But that's okay.
Ye of
okay.
little faith.
We could rush through it. Probably the fastest we ever did this pod was when I was at the Gaylord Resort in Grapevine, Texas, and I needed to go from where I was to a work event downstairs. I was in my hotel room and we were podcasting. But I remember that being one of our better 3 up, 3 downs.
Every 3 up, 3 down I remember as being one of our better ones.
That's damning with faint praise because you don't remember any of them. So,
Shh.
all right, I'm going to go first.
Too? All right, do it.
I'm going to go first. My first down this week, we received an email from listener of the podcast, Noah. I'm just going to read it straight through. Hi, Bobby and Alex. As Alex has mentioned many times, the CBA by December 1st proposition wager on Polymarket lists the probability at 42% as of today, June 15th. However, there is almost no liquidity in the market over the last 2 months. Pausing here to say you know all about not having enough liquidity in the market.
That's for sure.
Back to Noah's email. The current ask for a no share is 89 cents. I think this is a more accurate picture of the prediction market. I don't quite understand Polymarket's calculation on the probability. So they're asking for 89 cents for no for what is a 58% proposition.
Right.
So it's my down because I think I'm going to have to clear out for a couple minutes here for you to apologize for misleading the listener with financial advice.
This is something that I can take accountability on 100%. I will do that here on this podcast.
To be clear, it's 48%.
I will not lie to you. Whenever I have navigated to that webpage, I have seen the stated quote unquote probability of this thing happening. And then on the side, I've seen where you can place bets, wagers, take positions on this. And I have never understood the difference, so I just ignored the part on the right.
Yeah, so you do the thing that serves the podcast, which I commend you for.
Correct. There's a big number on screen, and I'm going to say the big number because that sounds much nicer than, well, liquidity in the market is a little thin right now.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to pay a premium.
You have to pay a premium
to get people to come off of their no shares.
Look, if someone understands this better than me, I will acknowledge that I'm a Polymarket novice.
It sounds like Noah understands it better than you.
It could be Noah. I'm seated. I'm ready to listen and learn.
He's sat his ass down. He's listening. He's learning.
The goal of this
somebody
podcast,
educate him.
Right. I'm begging someone to educate me, please. No one has agreed to yet. This is a journalistic enterprise.
It is.
The
Despite
last
our
thing
best
that
efforts.
The last thing that I would ever want is to mislead the listenership. And so I will go on the record now and say, I'm listening. I am learning, frankly, thoughts and prayers.
T's and P's. Cross your T's. Dot your I's.
So true. I'm always dotting my I's.
Cover your bases.
And I'm willing to make a change. If you tell me what change to make, I won't do the learning on my own, but if you tell me I'm wrong, I will adjust my opinion.
Okay. Well, you're wrong, so adjust your opinion.
Fuck.
That's my first down. What's your first down this week?
My first down this week. We'll start with the goofy one.
Yay. Love to be goofy.
Because it'll make it harder for you to pivot back to your ups after this. That's why I'm doing that. The Athletics played a baseball series in Las Vegas this week.
Allegedly.
Was it baseball? That's up for you, the listener, to decide.
I wasn't there. AI is getting good these days.
It is. I won't begrudge anyone. I mean, it's down on my list for a couple reasons. Like one, there's the salt in the wound of the continued 7-year rollout of the A's to Las Vegas and whatever that is, what it is.
I like that song.
Whatever.
That's the name of the song, right? It's the Phoebe Bridgers
Joyce
song.
Oh, I thought that was a
Boy
Joyce
Genius
reference.
No, Boy Genius song. Salt in the Wound.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going whatever it was.
Oh, I like that song too.
Yeah, that's right.
Not as good as Grey Guitar though. Grey Guitar, the best song on the new album.
So good, so good.
I love when we agree about music.
Oh, it's crazy, honestly. It shocks me every time.
It's not always the case.
Here's the thing about Las Vegas and said ballpark in which the A's played is that it sits at 3,000 feet above sea level, has this thin desert air, and plays like a little league park. I suppose for a league that's not that serious, that is what this team deserves. This felt like goofy to me. They hit, frankly, scores of home runs across this series.
No, they didn't. You're confusing people about how many people showed up to the meetup. They're like, wait, 7 people were at the meetup? It's the biggest one ever, I thought.
They hit 90 home runs? Look, I thought my MLB home run alerts were broken. Because it was like, there's no way Shea Langoliers hit another 500-foot home run.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he did. It just felt goofy to me. It felt like very emblematic of like this thing about the league that we're all choosing to ignore. The fact that this major league franchise is being run like a joke. And
not even a funny one.
Not even a fucking funny one. It's brutal. That's my first down.
I mean, I totally agree. I can't believe they're counting these games.
Right, exactly.
I can't believe this is not fair to the other team who had to play them. Oh, my alarm's going off. That's to take my ice off my back. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem.
You actually have again? Ice on your back right now? Wow, you do. You're undoing the ice on your back. Oh my god!
Yeah. Of course, I just came from physical therapy. Got to reduce the inflammation, bro. You don't take this shit seriously. Bro.
I know, I don't. I thought I could do something with protein powder in 6 weeks. So that's
dude, we got to get you on creatine. Imagine the pods you'll be doing with the brain clarity from creatine. A little extra water in your cells. Come on.
See, that sounds bad to me.
No, because see, here's what's gonna, like how the water has to cool the data centers. It's like you get a little extra water in the cell, and you can maximize your burn rate of ATP for more energy and output to work through your workout, or in this case, your pod.
Right. ATP, obviously, as everyone knows, is Alex tiredness protocol.
American Tennis Professional Association of Tennis Professionals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, that's adenosine triphosphate.
Right.
That's
and the typing you were just doing on your side, that was not you looking it up.
I just wanted to make sure that ATP was also the American Association or the Association of Tennis Professionals.
No, anyway,
ATP is what the cell needs for energy. It's how it converts sugars into energy, or it's what is the product of sugar once it's converted into energy that your cell uses.
As long as they're thinking about it, that's all that matters. Someone's thinking about it.
Who's they?
The cells.
and I have scores of cells that are thinking about
I have
ATP.
scores. You have no idea.
All right, my next down. I gotta be real with you, dog.
Be real with me.
We put out a poll in multiple different places to ask whether or not it should count that the Marlins took the train from New York to DC for a series for our bingo square, and everyone voted yes. But I have to be honest, I just think it's no. I think I got to override democracy on this one.
Wow, interesting.
I've gotten like a lot of messages from MLB reporters who are like, this is normal.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like friends of the show who would know.
Yes.
So I think I gotta overrule the democracy in this one. Fucking fascism wins again. You know, even here on the Tipping Pitches podcast, rigged elections, democracy dead, darkness, all of that, and a bag of chips. It bums me out, but I have to do it.
It bums me out too. Gmail is prompting me if I want to follow up on my initial email to Mr. Bruce Sherman. I think I won't.
You really sent him an email?
I think so. I had to sort of like derive what his Marlin's email address would be, but
bsherman@marlins.com.
Yes, correct. Did a lot of deriving.
You know, you could really guess basically anyone's email.
Yeah.
Like you could email Steve Ballmer at the Clippers easily. I mean, he would never see it because he has 3 executive assistants probably, but you could email whoever you want to. You could email Sam Altman.
Famously, folks emailed Dick Monfort himself.
Yeah, they did. No, they did. And he responded. By the way, it's definitely Sam A at OpenAI, right?
Yeah. If they have a Twitter account, you can, that should be your first guess.
Well, my email's not bwags@patreon.com, but that would be fire if it was. I wish they would have let me choose my email address. Can you imagine? I'm emailing. Hey, it's bwags@patreon.com.
You're leaving that in, I assume.
No, I'm not. No. Too many of my coworkers listen to this.
I know. Then, frankly, it's a little embarrassing to admit you're Joe Rogan's rep on this pod.
Joe Rogan, famously on Patreon.
On Patreon.
Okay, what's your second down?